Hello, welcome to our channel. This is our third attempt of making the channel.
We changed the name because for some reason we can no longer log into the Littleanzalone and the Fat Guy. So welcome to our new channel, the Littleanzalone plus the Fat Old or plus Fat Old Guy.
And
Littleanzalone plus Fat Old Guy. Here we go. First episode.
and so
From the room, back from the hospital,
so
cancer free.
hopefully. We're gonna start with their stats.
Well, let's start with the games. Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to talk about that game first. And then the second game is the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, so I didn't write down Washington Commander stats, but we got wide
Well, we
receivers.
just, yeah, we know. We don't.
We're not. I'm a big.
We're just
football
going to give our little predictions of what we
Yeah,
think.
we're not that big yet. But anyways, so I think Jalen Hurts will throw for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Dang, I think.
Wait, actually, no. Hold
What
on.
about
Wait.
Saquon Barkley running one in?
No.
And what about?
No. Wait. I meant he's gonna run one in. He's gonna throw 2 touchdowns.
Oh, okay. So he'll get 3 touchdowns himself.
Yes, and then Saquon Barkley's gonna run one in. And the people who I have here in the touchdowns is AJ Brown and Dehan Johnson. I know Dehan Johnson is a third wide receiver.
Devontae Johnson?
Dehan Johnson.
Who's that? Oh,
Penn
you told me.
Washington.
Yeah, you told me.
So this will be a Washington versus Eagles game, and Dehan Johnson used to be a Washington Commander. Was drafted.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
Devontae Smith is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I think that I really like Jahan Dotson, so this is probably biased. But I only think he's gonna get 20 yards, but I really do think he's good, and he is their third wide receiver. But I just don't think. I think he's gonna have a decent game. I don't know how his games have been. I was a little lacking on the season, but
Yeah, you said football wasn't hitting the same from the hospital,
It
so
wasn't.
you didn't want to watch it too much.
I did. I do love football, but next year I'll be watching. We'll be doing a mock draft here soon. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
No, maybe
Sunday.
maybe this week, sometime after the games.
Yeah.
Because we'll do another podcast after the games.
Yeah. Good point. But yeah, mock draft. We don't know. We don't watch college, I'll watch mock drafts. I'll learn on the players. So yeah, but I think Javonte Smith's gonna have 0 touchdowns, 30 yards. I don't think Devontae Smith's gonna have that great of a game. I know Jahan Dotson has less yards, but he's gonna score a touchdown. But Devontae Smith, I think, is not gonna be able to get in the end zone.
What about
AJ Brown.
Saquon Barkley? Yeah, AJ Brown, I don't think he's going to have a big game myself.
I think he's gonna have 1 touchdown, 30 yards.
I don't know if I wrote down my yard prediction.
What are you doing?
My bad. That was supposed to be our out music.
Whatever. Oh, but their best.
John Platinum is done.
Sorry, dog.
Alright. Sorry. But Saquon Barkley, best running back.
I think he's going to get at least 120, 150.
Probably one of their best offensive
Between 140,
players.
150. Oh, I'll let you keep talking. I won't talk at all.
No, I'm shut up. But probably one of their best offensive players as traded from the Giants.
How many yards do you think he's going to get?
130.
I think he's going to get at least probably 130. He's going to go over. They're predicting 125.
For FanDuel.
I've seen that on FanDuel.
But
That's who I go by is FanDuel.
I
It's
just
with
made
my
that.
favorite casino in Metro Detroit, Motor City. Give you guys a shout out.
Like the more
Best casino in Detroit, in my opinion.
Yeah, not to change the subject from football, but can we watch SmackDown since it was recording it?
Yeah, I said we'll watch it. We'll skip the commercials.
Alright, anyways.
Why won't this pause?
It's paused. But
Okay.
I think he's gonna run it in for 1 touchdown. If I didn't have Jalen Hurts throwing for 2 touchdowns, I also running it in. So I have them going for 4 touchdowns. And then
See, who do you think's going to win this game?
Eagles.
You think the Eagles? See, I'm going the other way. I wrote down a couple notes here because I think these defensive ends on the Commanders are going to do good. Farrell, I don't know his first name.
Let me see.
And it's Javonte Jean Baptiste. Might have screwed your name up, buddy, but
Hair's good.
he's good. And then Darren Payne, that's a D tackle. I think they're all gonna have a good game.
What about
They're gonna,
Bobby
but that goes against what I said, 130 yards for Saquon. But I think they're gonna It's also kneeling or healing a knee.
AJ Brown.
Jalen Hurts. So I think he's not gonna run a bunch. He might run one in the end zone, a 2 yard or something. But they got him on my FanDuel for 45 yards, and I don't think he's gonna get it. Not at all.
Oh, well, if
And
we're
then
doing running
we
yards,
got our Bobby Wagner. He's gonna be holding it down against Jalen Hurts.
good
Yep.
veteran.
And then Frank Lovey or whatever his name is. And I think AJ Brown's not gonna have a big game because he's got to go against Marshawn Lattimore. You know.
Marshawn Lattimore, what?
Yeah, he's a cornerback. He's going to be holding it down. And Michael Davis is going to be holding it down too.
How do you pay for the Saints?
And I think Jaden Daniels is going to have another outstanding game.
Well, yes, and if we're going for running yards, I think Jalen Hurts is going to get 20 running yards.
Yeah, and I think Jaden Daniels is going to get like 60.
40. And then for Jaden Daniels' stats, I didn't write them down, but I think he's going to get throw for 2 touchdowns.
I think that Danny Brown, and Terry McLaurin both going to have good games, dude.
He played really good last week against the Lions, Danny Brown, and he played really spectacular. Probably one of their best wide receivers in that game. But I think he's going to have a decent game. Going to get 20 yards and not going to get a passing, not going to get a touchdown. But then I think Jaden Daniels is going to rush one in, and he's going to throw it to Terry McLaurin or Scary Terry.
Yeah, Scary Terry's going to have at least 60, 70 yards.
I think he's going to have 50.
No, he's going to tear it up. Washington's going to win this, going to the Super Bowl, hopefully against Buffalo. We're going to get to that game next, but I really think the young Jaden Daniels isn't scared. I watched her yesterday or something. He trains on VR.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
and
today.
So, it was today we watched that. He trains with VR. None of these other quarterbacks are doing it. He's ahead of his game. This young man is the new Lamar Jackson, but he's going to make it further. What? He's going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, you mean this year? I don't think he'll ever be better than Lamar.
I don't know. The young man shows promise.
So does Cam Ward out of. I think we'll talk about that when we're on mock draft.
You didn't say nothing about Dallas Goedert, though.
Oh, yeah, Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, I forgot that I don't do tight ends.
He's got a little ankle injury, but he's still been in full practice, though.
So I think Dallas Goedert's probably going to get 20 yards, 0 touchdowns. Does that sound right?
Oops, sorry.
I mean, you can do that. Let's be real. And for the tight end for Washington, what's his name? Zach Ertz used to be a Cardinal, but Channel 5 is taking that over. But Zach Ertz, he used to be Eagle too. But Zach Ertz is definitely gonna have a decent game. I think he's gonna get probably 26 yards and no touchdowns. But I definitely think he's gonna have a good game.
And you think it's gonna be the Eagles winning the NFC Championship, huh? Mm-hmm. We'll find out in 2 days, but I'm going Washington all the way. Look what they did to the Lions. I know the Lions didn't have a defense, but they.
Well, I mean, we got Kerry Joseph, Brian Branch, Jack Campbell, Alex Anzalone, Amir Robinson.
Robinson got hurt.
Got hurt too, but
whatever.
Kerry Joseph, I mentioned him.
So are we on to the next game?
Yes, we are. And let's start with the Bills. Well, who do we think's gonna win this game, Chiefs or Bills?
I'm going with my heart, just like I did with my stats. I looked at here that my predictions. I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm hoping for Kansas City for Mahomes to have a bad game, which I know that don't happen, but I'm hoping for not a great game. And the only receiver I think that's going to live up to the expectations is Travis Kelce.
He's a tight end.
He's still a receiver. He's still going to catch the ball. He's still receiving the ball.
They're called tight ends.
Whatever.
But I think the Chiefs have, I looked at their roster, they have a ton of good wide receivers. I know Juju Smith-Schuster isn't the best. What's his name? Bro.
He's not even playing.
I know but they might put him in.
No, I didn't see him on no betting stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But
they
got Hopkins, Noah Gray, Hollywood Brown.
Noah Gray's a tight end, Dad.
I don't care. He's still a receiver.
No, Xavier
Worthy.
DeAndre Hopkins, receivers. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith is not playing.
What if he does?
I haven't seen him in weeks.
He probably won't play. But my point is that they have a lot of weapons.
He might be hurt.
And DeAndre Hopkins, I think, is not going to have that great of a game, only 20 yards. But I think Hollywood Brown's going to have 25 yards. No touchdowns for both of them. Rashee Rice, 30 yards, no touchdowns. And Xavier Worthy, 25 yards, probably like 40, honestly. 1 touchdown. And Isaiah Pacheco, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Patrick Mahomes.
That's a lot for Pacheco. That's a lot.
He's a beast.
He's expected to get 25 yards. They
That's
haven't been using him. They've been throwing the ball. I thought he was going to have a big game last week, and he didn't.
Well, now he's going to have a big game.
And they also bring in Kareem Hunt. And if you think they're going to win, don't listen to this guy. FanDuel bettors. Isaiah Pacheco is not getting 60 yards.
Listen to me because I do know a lot about
You know a lot, but I'm betting against Pacheco.
But I guess go the under if you listen to him, or listen to me and go the over. I don't know what his yards were.
Well, I
thought you wrote that down.
I said it was only like 25, dude.
So probably go the under. But 1 touchdown for Isaiah.
No, he might go over that, but I don't think he's getting no 60. They had him at 29.5.
That's at 70. But Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, he's gonna get 1 touchdown, probably 40 yards, and he's gonna have a good game and like always. But then Patrick Mahomes, 3 touchdowns, both all 3 drawing. Actually, wait. No, he's gonna run 1 in. Is that right? Yeah. Rashee Rice, I think, is gonna draw a touchdown. And Xavier Worthy. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is gonna run 1 in. Then 250 yards I have him throwing. I could go to the bathroom. Let me pause this. Where were we?
We were talking about predictions. You and the Chiefs. Now here's my offense for the Chiefs. Like I said, I think Travis Kelce's going to go over 67. Worthy's going to go under 51. Hollywood Brown's going to have a horrible game and go under 39. Noah Gray's not even going to get a catch. DeAndre Hopkins isn't even getting a catch.
Noah Gray's going to get a catch.
Nope. I'm telling you, Mahomes is going to have a horrible game.
You're telling me DeAndre Hopkins, he's the top 3 wide receiver on their team. And you're telling me he's not going to get the ball
anymore.
You're telling me he's not going
to
get
You've been watching? I've been watching. Okay?
He gets 1 catch every game, Dad.
I'm sure he does, but it's not this game.
And Noah Gray gets like 3 catches.
They're not. Nope. Mahomes, I hope he gets turf toe. I don't want him to get hurt, but I want him to have a bad game.
How do you get turf toe wearing cleats?
Hope he breaks a nail or something.
He wouldn't go out for it.
They do get turf toe wearing cleats. How does every guy get turf toe?
I thought you got turf toe by not wearing.
No. You think they get turf toe in games?
I guess. No, I guess.
All right, and then what about Pacheco? I think he's gonna have a decent game, and then they bring in the big beast, Kareem Hunt. He got some good yards last week.
Since you don't think Pacheco's gonna go for 70, how about 50? That's the lowest I'm going, is 50. So bet you're over on Pacheco.
Yeah, probably, because last week I thought he was gonna have because Mahomes is gonna get hurt, so they're gonna have to hand the ball off.
Turf toe's not gonna take him out. Oh, the Bills.
And then we got on the other side, we got our Billy Bills. This is who I'm hoping to win the Super Bowl. Josh Allen deserves it.
Jaden Daniels deserves it.
But you thought they're gonna lose. Why does he deserve it? He's a rookie.
Because he's great.
But he's a rookie.
He's the best rookie out of this class. He's gonna be Rookie of the Year.
Whatever. I think I'm gonna go my stats first since Bills are my team. And I think everybody's going over except for Dawson Knox. Everybody's going over. I think Shakir's going to have a great game. He's going to get 75. Kincaid's going to get 50. Amari Cooper's going to get 1 big bomb for over 20.
Wait, who's Kincaid?
And then Keon Coleman's going to get 30.
Who's Kincaid?
And then I even think Curtis Samuel, he's going to catch a catch for over 15. And then I even think he's going to throw a nice little pass, or it could be a short pass to James Cook for over 12.5, and he's going to break free for like 30 yards. Well, and I think when we go James Cook running, I think he'll get like 40 yards. and he's going to get a touchdown.
How about
And I think our homeboy Josh Allen's going to run at least one in, and he's going to throw at least 2 to 3 touchdowns. I think this is going to be a big, high-scoring game. I'm going 39, 32, 31 Buffalo
I'm
Bills.
not gonna guess the
And
score.
if I get that, bet it. Final score 39-31 Bills win. I said it here. I will go through a table.
Okay.
Buffalo Bills style.
As for my stats, I think Keon Coleman's gonna have 1 touchdown. I really like him. He's a really good rookie. He has to be one of the best rookies. He's one of the best rookie wide receivers. I mean, he's not better than Malik Neighbors, obviously best rookie wide receiver this year. But I think he's not better than Lambert McConkey either on the Chargers. But definitely he had a good year, and I think he's gonna get 30 yards this game. Amari Cooper, 0 touchdowns, 20 yards. I don't know how his season's been, but I think that's probably going to be a lower game for him. Curtis Samuel, 1 touchdown, 30 yards. James Cook, I think, is going to run for 1 touchdown and get 60 yards. And then Dalton Kincaid, I think, is going to get 25 yards, no touchdowns. Josh Allen's going to throw it for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 200 yards. And the one
about INTs.
And 1 interception is going to go to George Karlaftis or not Leo Chanel. What's that? Trent McDuffie or him. But I think it's going to be George Karlaftis. It's going to be a slant play and he's going to throw an interception.
I don't know. It could happen, but...
Oh, and Dawson Knox, I think, is going to have 10 yards, no touchdowns.
What do you think about final score?
But whatever. Final score, if I haven't done 3 touchdowns, then he wins 1 in. So it's 21.
Plus field goals you got to add. So what, you think it's going to be like 30, 34, 27?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, and we should do that. We should talk about hockey so we can film a podcast episode every night.
Yeah, well, we're watching hockey right now, but we could instead of ending this podcast at 17 minutes, since we're about to watch wrestling, we could talk about the new revived Saturday Night Night event that's coming on tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big thing for my childhood. It was cool last month.
You scored.
And it's back again last month. Oh.
But
Vegas Golden Knights just put 1 in on Darrell.
For you hockey fans, when we talk about hockey, I can film
in a few months.
No,
we'll start watching again.
No, I'll watch the games. I'll do stats. I'll learn the players, and if you're at work or something, if you don't want to do it, I'll film the episode. Man. But we'll talk about Saturday Night Main Event. What's the matches? It's Gunter versus Jey Uso. That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Gunter.
This guy's a Gunther bandwagon fan.
I've been a Gunter fan since he was
I'm going
Walter.
with Jey Uso. He's got the whole world yeeting.
I just don't think they're gonna give him a championship. I don't think he's ever gonna win a
You see
solo
Pat
championship.
McAfee yeeting over there and Michael Cole standing on the desk. He's got the whole crowd yeeting.
I just don't think they're gonna give it to him. I mean, but that makes sense. He's a fan favorite, and he could he could be the one to beat Gunther. He used to be called Walter.
Walter.
It's Gunther.
I don't like him. He's too smug.
And then
And I think it's but we can keep talking about Gunther. Go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say I think that Rhea Ripley's fighting Nia Jax.
She is. That's gonna be a good match. I think Rhea Ripley's gonna win though.
Yeah, she's not. Especially if the belt's up, she's not gonna lose it right away to Nia Jax.
That hasn't happened in years. Like,
Yeah,
they don't lose
it too quick anymore. I used to like when the belt would change hands faster. I wish it would. More guys deserve to hold the belt, even if it's for a month.
Is Ludwig Kaiser facing Sheamus?
Big E was the last person I think lost a belt quick.
Is Ludwig Kaiser facing Sheamus?
Oh yeah, no, it's Sheamus.
No, it's Sheamus for Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
I think Braun Breaker's gonna win. I like Braun Breaker too. Who do you think?
I think Sheamus, because Sheamus has been chasing that Intercontinental belt for a long time.
I don't think he's gonna take it from Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker's gonna lose it. Then the next guy.
I think that I like
Sheamus is gonna beat him.
I like Sheamus. I wish he would get a belt again. Back when we started watching wrestling, well, when I started watching it again because you wanted to watch it, Sheamus was champion. I don't know.
Did I just get it from? No, none of my friends watched it.
No, you know why you started watching it? Because I had all the WWF WrestleMania DVDs. I had WrestleMania 1 through like 18 on DVD and
I used to
watch them all the time. That's why we started watching wrestling.
Can I just watch hockey like live on TV?
This is live TV.
Oh, I can. I thought I had to watch it on ESPN.
It's on ESPN.
Do we have ESPN?
We always had ESPN, Darrell.
Wow.
How do you think we watch Monday Night Football?
Well, I guess I'm not that smart. But
I can't think of too many. There's at least four matches.
what
about tag matches? What about the former Viking Raiders or now the Mud Raiders or
no, the War Raiders?
War Raiders. I like the Viking Raiders, but maybe that gimmick wasn't.
I like the Viking Raiders.
I forget who they're fighting. And then you got the do-it-yourself DIY. Johnny Gargano.
Some water machine guns.
Yeah.
Where am I from? If that's
Motor
what
City.
I'm assuming. But I think it's gonna be DIY. I don't think they're gonna lose it too quick. I mean, I would be shocked if they do. But tomorrow night, I mean, if we film a podcast episode, we'll talk about how SmackDown went. Are the games on tomorrow?
Nope, Saturday Night Main Event's on tomorrow.
And we'll talk about Saturday Night Main Event, and if there's any hockey games, we'll throw that in there too. But yeah, so.
Alright, yep. Short podcast, but it's alright.
Yeah, tomorrow, if we film, will be longer. So yeah, my dad will post this. Adios.